Right, I hope everyone's doing alright again. So, I got home and I was trying to think of traps again. Sometimes what I do is I look at kind of different shapes of things, or kind of, I might even look at things like letters and stuff. You know, like, think, oh, could you make a trap what resembled that, or that, or that? Anyway, that's not what I did on this one, but that is one of the kind of ways I do think of some ideas. Either look at symbols or look at shapes and think how you could kind of make that into a trap. Anyway, I was thinking of one for one of these log traps, and then this just came to me. So I've never seen one of these before. You might have done, you know, you never know. I'm not the only one who thinks of ideas, but what it is you got this log set up. So 2 sticks at the back, and these outside could just be hammered into the ground. 1 log at the bottom, these 2 hammered into the ground. A piece over the top though it needs. A piece of string tied on, goes over, down. It's got a little toggle on it. On the upright sticks I've cut 2 notches and just laid these 2 sticks there, and then from the bottom one, kind of like a treadle plate or a treadle stick. Now you could tie bait onto the treadle stick so that when the animal stands on it, it's got to pull it off. And another thing I noticed on this is you may need, not vital, but you may need to tie this treadle stick to the bottom stick, because there is a chance that an animal could pull it sideways. But if it was tied, then it may just still dislodge it, or you could block the sides off, so it has to come in this way. And then obviously when that bottom one is stood on, it releases that bottom stick, and then the toggle will flip out and the log deadfall will come down. Right, so hopefully you can see that alright. So tie your bait on. I originally had thought of tying the bait onto the toggle. I suppose you could, but then if the animal came from this direction, well, I suppose it could chew it and dislodge it. Well, I'll tell you what you could do. You could have a treadle, as well as this one coming here, you could have one coming down there as well, one each side, and then you could tie your bait to the toggle there. And when he comes along and stands on this, it should dislodge that, and then he's got him. I'll show you the 2 notches in the woods now. You can see them there now. What I'll do, I'll show you setting this. So it's pretty simple, but there's only one part which I thought was slightly dodgy, and it's putting the last piece in the treadle plate. So the string is over the top. I've got the toggle in my hand. If you was worried about this catching you, what you can do is put a log in there and it'll catch it before it hits your hands. But this isn't too heavy, so it should be right. The toggle is in. The top one is in. And I've put the bottom one. Oops, nearly. Hopefully you can see this, I'm not in the way. I can't look at the camera, so I can't see what I'm actually, whether you can see it or not. I'll get that one in there. Right. So that's set up as that. Now what I've done on the back of this, it's got a slight notch, and that is just to stop it falling off, so it kind of hooks on. Now put your hand underneath there and then get this in, lay it in place. Now if they was tied together, you would just put it up in one, if that makes sense. And then bait tied on here or something. Trying to decide where you would put the bait. If it was on this, up this end, another treadle plate at the back, it's got to come over, or tie it to the actual toggle there. That works pretty good.